Hey guys, welcome back. I am back now from my trip with some things to show off. So first of all, in audio, I have this stuff here. You'll probably recognize that teak equalizer on the top that used to be at my old house, and then that Yamaha was another one that my dad had picked up. He gave both of those back to me because he didn't need them. Well, he would have used the Yamaha if it worked, but it's not working good. The output's really quiet, so I gotta try and figure out what's going on there. And then on the bottom here, that's a realistic STA 77. That's one of the earlier ones. And yeah, that was for sale. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was pretty cheap, and everything works fine with it. I wasn't sure. I did buy it kind of functionality unseen. All I could do was make sure it lit up, which it did. Fortunately, everything else is fine with it. And I've just been dinking around with the equalizers here with it because that stereo doesn't actually have the tape inputs on it, so this one was just easier to hook them up with. And I did just yank the speakers off the desk because that was the easiest way to do it. But yeah, everything is, well, working fine with the stereo at least, and I'll figure out that Yamaha EQ at some point. And then I did end up with a few fans as well from the trip. There's 3 of them here. One of them's in pieces. That's an Emerson. I think it's a 77, is it 648 or something, I think is what it said. I don't remember. But that's a probably mid to late 50s fan. It's in reasonable-ish shape. Some rust and just some damage, but it doesn't look that horrible, and it won't look that horrible. The reason this thing is apart is because I wanted to rewire it and give it a full clean. However, the base, that rusty base piece there is stuck on the bottom, so I can't access the cord to replace it. So for now, it's just sort of sitting there. I have some plans to get the base, apart, but that just takes more effort, more time than what I've got right now. And I also got this Signal fan here. I've already recorded a video of that since that one works fine. And then there's also this Westinghouse tank, except this one's actually labeled Western Electric Hawthorne. And it says formerly Victor on the tag there. That one's probably from, I don't know, about 1910, 11, somewhere around there. I'm sorry you can't really see it too good there. That one, hopefully we'll get a video at some point. That's missing part of the centrifugal start, which I'm hoping to have ordered soon. It's also missing a strut, which is not a big deal. I should be able to get one of those eventually. The struts, of course, are those pieces there that hold on the cage. And that one and the Emerson both need a new cord. The Signal was just ready to go, so that's why I got a video for that one already. So yeah, you guys will be seeing that pretty soon. As for the other 2, it hopefully won't take me too long to get these fixed and a video up for them. I got all 3 of these fans from a friend that I know pretty well, who's at an antique store. And yeah, I went in one day and I just saw that Western there, and I went around and checked to make sure there was nothing else I wanted more. I didn't see anything more, so I went ahead and I bought that. And then the next day I went in and he brought that Emerson in and said I could have the Emerson and that Signal for a pretty good deal. So I bought the pair of those the next day. So yeah, I got a trio of really good fans. What's funny is apparently these came from an estate sale. There were like 30 fans. There was a bunch of smaller like Zeros and other sort of lesser valuable things. And yet these big ones were left behind, and these are the good ones here. So I'm not really too sure, who on earth was, making the decision to buy the little Zeros but not these. But oh well, that's fine with me because now I get to have them and I love them all. So big shout out and a thank you to my friend. You know who you are. And yeah, that's really all I've got there. And then also, while I was back home, I dropped off all those fans, and then me and my dad replaced the that Emerson Pembroke Select. There'll be a video for that. We replaced the Hunter Continental they had with the Pembroke Select, and there'll be a video for that coming as well at some point. The Continental's still at my dad's. I didn't feel like dragging it home since I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Might keep it, might not. My dad can always dig it out and install it somewhere if he has to. I don't really care, as long as it don't go in the trash. And then in these boxes, well, this is 3 out of 14 boxes of records that I got from a friend of my dad's, and well, I guess a friend of mine too. And Yeah, these were just my favorites that I brought home. My dad's hanging on to the rest for now. Yeah, these were given to me, 100% free. Of course, I did go out to some record stores and buy some more that are in here as well. But for the most part, all these were ones I was given for free, and there's some pretty good stuff in here. I'm not going to go over everything, that's too much work. But yeah, with that turntable working and kind of wanting to own a lot of my music, I figured this was a good, a good sort of thing to do and get into, and you can't beat the price of free. So I just brought these home, and I'm gonna try and find a way to make them some space in my room at some point on my shelf. One thing I will say is I'm hoping eventually to actually sort of split up my storage unit. Some of the stuff in there is my mom and stepdad's, and they kind of want to get their own unit. So when that happens, that's going to leave me more space. And then with some of the things I've just gotten rid of, some of the other things I plan on getting rid of, it'll hopefully leave me space to downsize. And as well, I don't know if this stuff will end up in my mom and stepdad's new unit. Well, besides the pillows and that blanket, this stuff isn't mine, but they never use it because this room was a home gym, but since I live here now, that doesn't really work. So they might put these in that new unit if they get one. I don't know, but that would leave me more space to maybe set up a record shelf or something. Catalogs are going to stay in the storage unit because that's too much weight, and really the records are too, but I'm not going to be keeping all of them here. There's some duplicates and stuff I have to sort through as well with those records, but yeah, that's kind of sort of the plan, what's going to be going on. I don't really have anything else to report. You can expect to see, videos of that Emerson Pembroke, that Signal fan, and hopefully the other portables once I get those all up and running. And that's really about all I've got for the near future. Still no idea when a house or anything else is going to happen. I still do plan on doing some minor downsizing. However, a lot of the stuff is just going to go up locally because it's not collectible. I've decided that if I got to get rid of stuff, I might as well keep my favorites and the vintage stuff. And while some of the newer stuff, I'm getting rid of basically mostly newer stuff. And while I would like to, hang on to some of that because I do like some of them, it just makes more sense to do that instead. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. I just want to keep a lot of the vintage stuff, and should I need a more recent fan for any reason, I can just go out and buy one anyways, because by the time I'll be needing them, all of today's fans will be, a few years old, and everybody will be swapping out for the next thing, because that's just what we do in society now. So I figure it's fine to get rid of some of this stuff. I'll have opportunities to own it again, and even then I'm not too particularly crazy about any of the stuff that's going. So yeah, that's really about all I got for this little update video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you whenever I see you next. Goodbye. Hey guys, I just wanted you to know I'm going to be stitching a little clip at the end here just in case you want to see what I just put up sort of in storage at my dad's, just the random crap that's up in the attic, some of those other fans we didn't get to. So yeah, I'm going to send you over there, and then that will be the end of this video. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Quick look at what's up here. We got the rotation, and then we have the light kit for the Lanai. The Lanai, it's 3 blade sets. Then we have the Duluth. Then we have the box for the Pembroke. This is the glass for the light for the Lanai, and that's the uplight accessory there, just in case you wanted to see everything. And then that Continental's about to go up here as well.